Okay, everybody, I'm finished for today. That is one long process of doing the differential, cleaning it up, maintaining it, painting the stabilizers, shocks. I got a little touch-up work to do. I'm gonna get, a can or whatever, and getting a little more in the crevices. But honestly, very, very nice. Give you a different kind of view from the bottom, and that's all the way to the other side. So she's all done. You shouldn't have to do anything to this differential, rear, springs, suspension other than check it, and that's it. So that's the front view. That's going underneath it, under the springs and everything. And here's the back view of it. Let me get a light on that. I'm going to show you the back view of it. So that's all she wrote. So this is the whole back view of everything from all inside the differential, the brakes. I got to clean up that shock a little more before it dries. You might play around a little more here and there, but not really. So you're going to coat it in really good. You get everything, even the actuator, skid plates. And there are some spots you just can't get with a brush. So grab with, a little spray gun or whatever. So that's all done. And you might want to take a little fine brush, but I think if you just get a spray can and do a little more cleanup, you'll be fine. So that's it. It's a kind of you know, it's a part of the restoration. It's a different kind of restoration. It's not a pull off every part or replace everything. That's, to me, that's, you ruin a lot of the originality. So you're leaving a lot of the originality in this thing, and I'll just show you a panned up, back up view there. Well, that's where she's at. I mean, it's kind of hard to see because it's on the lift right now, but that's where she's at. And tomorrow we're gonna throw the brakes back on her and the wheels, and it'll button her all up. And if you really wanted to go, you probably could get a differential cover for it, something that would bring it out in the middle. That's just unbolting a differential cover and just stay in stock. So whatever person wants to do after this is whatever they want to do. But that's stock suspension, all cleaned up. It's very, very expensive paint. That is, you can spray it on, but I wouldn't do that. Your brush is done. And that is for sure. So I'm calling it quits early because I want to do some stuff. And it's really not that early. It's actually right on time. So we're finishing now. I hope you enjoyed everything. And there's where we're at. I like it, man. And guess what? You get like, I got to get some more. I barely touched anything. I got to get some more. Got to get that stuff off right away. And same thing if you get it on paint. Get it off right away. If you don't, you're going to have to wear out your skin. It's just not going to come off. I'm telling you, it's just not. And then after you're done getting it off, take a nice shower or whatever and get all that chemicals off you. Because that's nasty, strong stuff, man. And I'm telling you, that's some strong stuff. Of course, after I did this, I didn't have any like lotion or anything in here. So I'm like, shit, what do I do? So let me see if I got everything. That's pretty good. So let's see the other side. I know, I'm like taking a bath in front of everybody. I'm like, oh, they gotta scrub up. I'm telling you, if you don't get it off now, you're gonna have it where you're just not gonna get it off. It's just gonna be in your skin. It's like an enamel base with a hardener in it. And I tell you, I don't know how many. I don't think there's much more of that paint going on. So I use Simple Green. I spray myself. Oh man, I got some on my fingers. I get that off. Forget it, man. If I don't get this off, man, it's done. I'll be going somewhere tomorrow. I'll be like, what the hell do you do for a living? I'm like, I'm just a mechanic, owner, operator. We work twice as hard. You do. You got to work twice as hard to get everything done. Plus, I listed some parts on Motor Speed, 1984. There's my, eBay. You can check out the store. You can just go on just a channel and just click all the way to the left. Where it'll say Motor Speed 1984 on the left-hand side, and it'll just go to everything. And you can also look it up on YouTube. I think it's Len Massey or Lenny Massey YouTube, and there's all the same videos. You watch them on Facebook. Maybe a little bit different, but Oh man, I guarantee this stuff's everywhere. Once I take a shower, I gotta really scrub, or else whatever. So, what a day, huh? What a day. But I'll tell you one thing: when you're done, that's a week's of work. That's like 3-4 days of work just doing all that. But when you're done, that's it. So say if you want to do this whole Jeep, you know, and you're like, I want to restore the whole thing, you forget it. Just to do that's a week. You're gonna pull everything out. You're gonna do the rear differential the same way as you do the front. It's a lot less components. It's a little easier to get to. And if you ever want to restore one of these things, I recommend the first thing you do, you better think about it. Second is you get a lift. You gotta have a lift. I mean, there's so much underneath that has to be done on a Jeep. That's what it is. They just sit and they just rot from underneath up. The top, yeah, but the bottom is bad. I mean, that's where you get your frame damage, shocks, your skid plates, your transfer case plate, everything. So this thing is pretty good, and it's still for $5,500. Even though I'm doing more work, I might, I just be more firm on the price. But interior is done. We're gonna put the brakes back together tomorrow. They'll be nice and dry. It seems like it's drying pretty quick. And then when you take the pads off the lift here and you bring it down, you're gonna have to, you're gonna paint that obviously one more shot. You're gonna go through another brush because you don't want to paint your lift, so that'd be stupid. Nice lift, paint your lift. So I'm done. No, I was gonna show you the brush. This is the brush. This is nasty. This is almost solid. It's done, man. Just like me, I'm done. And it's not even Friday. I'm done. I think I only got a half a day tomorrow, and but it's well worth it. And you can do the whole frame with this. You can sand the frame down and paint the frame. It's better to paint the frame maybe with this. I undercoated this whole other thing just to slow down the rust or whatever and clean it up real nice. The floors should be undercoated, and then the framing, anything metal, solid metal like the frame, you probably should just paint with this. It would look nice. One day you just pull it off. I've seen some guys, man, I'm on some forums, and man, they just pull off, put it to the side. Oh man, it's so nice. But it probably takes them like 2-3 years. This has been a month or two, I think I'm on this one. The other one's a year. But I'm pretty much done with that. Just nickel and dime stuff back and forth, a little here and there. And anything somebody else wants to do. The yellow submarine's out there. I think she's 6,800. So that one's a really nice truck. I think the fuel pump is going bad. I put a good fuel pump in it back then, but not brand new. It was good. So I really should have just popped the new fuel pump in it. It runs great. It goes 55, 60. Then you're cruising down the highway and it seems to lose a little power. So around town, you wouldn't even notice it. You go through all the gears, not a problem. And remember, these things have pretty low gears. They're in 4s. So you're turning the RPMs pretty fast on these stick shifts. So the next one's probably going to be a straight 6 stick with AC. That's going to be, I think that's my next one. I just lost one, but I don't know if it had an AC. I don't know if it had a good title. There's a lot of ifs on that one. So we're all done. See you tomorrow morning. Bye.